5 years ago, I was making about $40,000 a year, and I remember thinking if I could just get to 60, everything would be different. I'd finally feel comfortable. I'd finally stop stressing. I'd finally be the guy who doesn't check his bank account before buying groceries. Well, I got to 60, and you know what happened? Nothing. Nothing changed. Same stress, same anxiety, same checking the account before checkout. The only thing that changed was the grocery store. I just moved my stress to a more expensive zip code. So I thought, okay, maybe 60 isn't enough. Maybe I need 75. And I got there too. And the same thing happened again. Different number, same feeling. And that's when I realized something that genuinely scared me. The finish line moves. Every single time you get close to it, it moves, and it will keep moving until you understand why. There's a term in psychology called the hedonic treadmill, and the name tells you everything you need to know. A treadmill. You're running, you're putting in effort, you're moving your legs, but you're staying in the exact same place. That's what your brain does with money. Every time your income increases, your brain recalibrates what it considers normal. The thing that felt like a luxury 3 months ago becomes a necessity. The restaurant that felt like a treat becomes your regular spot. The car that felt like an upgrade becomes just your car. A Princeton study found that the emotional boost from a salary increase lasts on average about 3 months. 3 months! Then your brain resets to baseline. Same happiness level as before the race, same anxiety, same feeling of not quite enough. You didn't fail to appreciate the raise. Your brain chemically adapted to it. It's the same mechanism that lets you stop noticing a bad smell after 10 minutes in the room. Your brain is an adaptation machine. It adjusts to everything, including your income, including your lifestyle, including the thing you were absolutely sure would finally make you feel financially secure. And here's the part that should terrify you. This doesn't stop. There is no income level where your brain says, okay, we made it, we can relax now. Researchers studied lottery winners and found that within 2 years, their reported happiness returned to almost exactly where it was before they won. Lottery winners, people who received millions of dollars, experienced the same emotional reset as someone who got a 10% raise. The treadmill doesn't care how fast you run. It adjusts its speed to match yours. So how do you get off a treadmill that adjusts its speed every time you speed up? You stop trying to outrun it. First, lock your lifestyle before the raise arrives. The moment you find out your income is increasing, before you feel the extra money, before your brain recalibrates, set up an automatic transfer for the entire difference. If you were surviving on 40 and you're now making 50, the extra 10 goes directly to savings or investments the same day it arrives. You never feel it, you never adapt to it, you keep living at 40 while building wealth at 50. Your brain can't miss what it never experienced. Second, track your normals. Every 6 months, write down what you consider a normal dinner, a normal vacation, a normal purchase. Then compare it to 6 months ago. If your normals are creeping upward, the treadmill is winning. Most people don't notice their lifestyle inflating because it happens one normal at a time. A slightly nicer restaurant, a slightly better hotel, a slightly more expensive default. None of them feel like a decision. They feel like normal. That's the trap. Normal is the disguise lifestyle inflation wears. Third, practice strategic discomfort. Once a month, deliberately go back to a cheaper version of something you've upgraded. Cook at home when you'd normally order out. Fly economy when you can afford business. The point isn't suffering. The point is reminding your brain that the baseline it adapted to is not a biological need. It's a chemical habit, and habits can be interrupted. Look, I'm not telling you to never enjoy your money. You worked for it. Enjoy it. But enjoy it knowing that your brain will adapt to whatever you give it and then ask for more. That's not greed. That's not you being ungrateful. That's a survival mechanism that was useful when more food meant more safety, and now just means a bigger car payment and the same anxiety.
The richest people I know aren't the ones who earn the most. They're the ones who figured out how to get off the treadmill, who locked their lifestyle at a level that made them comfortable and let everything above that build their actual wealth. They stopped chasing a feeling that was never going to stay. If this just saved you from the most expensive trap nobody warned you about, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.